Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing another swatch video, and this is going to be totally different than the other one. You fucked me up. Hey guys, really look that way. So today I'm going to be doing a swatch video, and today I'm going to be doing a different palette. I'm going to be using, or showing you, not using, showing you the Tartelette palette. This was the first one. They have another one, Tartelette Bloom palette, but this one is the first one before that one came out. So I'm going to swatch these colors out. I saw the In Bloom palette. It's gorgeous, but I am more into cool tone eyeshadows than more warm tone. I love warm tone, but I mostly go toward like more cool tone and like purple colors. Doesn't mean I wouldn't purchase the In Bloom palette. Of course, I want like every palette that comes out. I'm not gonna not just say I'm not gonna purchase you because I don't like you. It's gorgeous, but I purchased this one first because I love these colors, and of course, Kylie Jenner is the reason why I bought it, because one of her makeup artists did a look on her and they tagged the Tartelette palette, and of course, Kylie Jenner tagged something. I'm gonna buy it. If you want to see swatches from this palette, then just keep on watching. So what I'm gonna be doing, like I did with the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, I'm going to use a primer and I'm gonna swatch it on my eyes, because like I said in the other video, when you swatch it on your hand, it gives a different color payoff than when you put it directly on your eyelids. So I'm going to be using a primer, and I'm going to be using my tried and true NYX. I'm going to be using my NYX HD primer. I love this primer. I use it in every eye look. And of course, in between each eye look, I'm going to be swiping my brush with the Color Switch brush. I love this thing. It's like a little black sponge, and you just swipe your brush over it, and it just gets rid of the color. So you can like use like this same brush. The first one I'm going to be swatching is Free Spirit. This is definitely going to be like a nice highlight shadow, and it's matte, and it's more like yellow tone. Love it. It's like just to base your eyelids for shadows, because I like to base my lids before I put shadows. It just creates that layer. The next one I'm going to be swatching is Force of Nature. The force of nature. Like the force be with you. A worst fan. Guilty. This is a nice brown color just to wear all over the lids. Oh, I love it. This palette I love so much. So we have Free Spirit and Force of Nature. The next one I'm going to swatch is Dreamer. This is going to be like your chocolate brown. And these shadows are very pigmented, super creamy, and they're easy to blend, because look how I blend it out on the top. Love it. The next one I'm going to be swatching is Multitasker. This is more of like a fudgy brown, like a nice, it's a dark fudgy brown. It's nice to use as like a smoky eye instead of using that like true like dark black color. And if you want more of a natural smoky eye, you would use like this brown, and I love it. I love this color. This is Dreamer, and then Multitasker. The next layer is like more of like pinky and mauve colors. So the first one I'm going to be swatching on this row is Caregiver. Yes, girl. Yes. I love it. I love this color. The next one is Natural Beauty, and that is a natural beauty. It's like a mauve brown, and you know me with mauve browns. Yes, girl. Yes. I also like doing these videos, like just pile the whole shadow on my lid and swatching it, so I know how it will look on your lid. If it doesn't look great on the lid on itself, then that will definitely be my like crease color, or my, you know, my smoky color. But so far, most of them look great on the lid alone. But Natural Beauty definitely looks like a crease color. So I do these videos to see what I would use in a crease, what would I use on the lid, what would I use to just smoke it out. It's just me. So this one is Caregiver, and this is Natural Beauty. The next color is Best Friend. And I think this shadow is going to be my new best friend because it's just the perfect color purple. Yes, you are, honey. You're my new best friend. I would wear this all over the lid. Beautiful. Oh my god. It's like my favorite palette. And I feel so guilty saying that because my favorite palette is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. So I feel so guilty like cheating on that palette. Because this is my favorite palette. The next one is called Bombshell. And I'm going to swatch that next. Love, love, love the name. Anything that has Bombshell on it, I definitely get attracted to it. I love the name Bombshell. The word bombshell. Oh yes. I love it. And honestly, as I go darker with these shadows, there's hardly any fallout. Just saying. And I'm really like, tapping it. And there's really no fallout. Like, I'm swiping it. And these are dark shadows. Like, if I had fallout and I'm like swiping it really hard, you would see the lines, but there are none. Best Friend and Bombshell. The next one I'm going to be swatching is Super Mom. This one is definitely going to be like your matte white color base. Nice highlight base. Yeah. Nice white color. I love it. Can't say much about it because it's just nice highlight. The next one is Wanderer. This is definitely going to be a nice crease shade, like for a transition. Wanderer. Yes. I like this a lot. I like that. Nice crease shade, definitely. Like that. It's like a taupe color. Look at that. Super Mom and Wanderer. The next one is Power Player. Now, this shade, I know I love because I used it in a recent look that I did. And I love it. It's a cool tone, like gray color. And I love it. I saw this color in the palette and I'm like, yes, this is my shade. This is my Power Player. Like, it's just the perfect color for me. Like, I would wear this all over my lid for a smoky eye. I would wear it alone on my lid with lashes and, you know, just clean up here just to smoke it out a little bit. Like, I would just wear this on my lid with lashes and I'm good to go. Like, this will be my Power Player, and I know I will hit pan on this color before anything else. So that definitely is a perfect name for that shadow in that palette because it is my Power Player. The next one is Fashionista, and that is your plain black color, and this is pigmented. Look at that. Look at that. Look how pigmented that is. Wow. And it's so soft and creamy. Like, I'm blending it. Like, I love it. And hardly any fallout. Like, these shadows are amazing. They're super pigmented without any fallout. I have no fallout. And this is the darkest shade of the whole palette. No fallout. This palette is amazing. Amazing. That is it. That's the end of my swatch video for the Tarte Tartelette palette. I love this palette overall. Like I said, I feel so guilty saying I love another palette. Like, I feel like I'm cheating on my Choco Bar palette because I am obsessed with the Choco Bar palette, if you haven't known that yet. Like, even the semi-sweet Choco Bar palette, like, I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with Too Faced. I'm obsessed with the Choco Bar palettes. Like, that's just me. And I love it. It's so sad. I feel so guilty loving another palette, but I do. I love this palette. They're so pigmented, and as darker you get on the palette, there's hardly to no fallout, and that's like perfect. Especially, you know, you don't want to ruin all the hard work you did to beating this face with the foundation and then having fallout on the bottom, and then it starts all the black shadow, all the dark shadow just swipe off, and it's all underneath your eyes, and then you have to restart and retouch up and refix everything. So I love that this palette does not have any fallout. I love it. I give this palette A++++. Like I said, I feel guilty that I'm cheating on my Too Faced Choco Bar palette, but it is my favorite palette. But this one is amazing. It has every colors. It has all the colors that I love. I love my cool tones. I love my taupes. I love my purples. And this all have it. This palette has it all. And I love it. And I'm going to be having a lot of looks with this palette. It's definitely going to be my go-to palette. So enough rambling about this palette. If you haven't picked up the Tartelette palette yet, the first one, definitely do go pick it up and give it a try. You'll love it as much as I do. That's all. That is it up for my swatch video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And like always, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. I love reading all your comments, dolls. And if you're not stalking me on any of my social medias, follow me on my Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. My links are always down below, so go check it out. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to become one of my members in my chat army. I love you guys all, and remember, strong, be different, and be creative. Bye, guys.